Hey, good morning. Dan here. I'm here to show you my Shinryu run of Big Dad himself. I don't have an FR weapon, and I've been having difficulties with some of these runs. But since our boy Comblanot came out, this has made this pretty doable. Cause all I have is friends for FR, and I gotta make the most out of a single FR mode. And I find that Camelot is very good for that. So this is a strategy shown for those without an FR, how it's going to be done. So let's talk about our characters here. So the first one I'm using Jax, or Dad, as I like to call him, Best Dad. This could be placed with anyone. You could use Vaughn, you can use Sephiroth, anyone who has a lot of like single target damage would be good here. I would avoid AoEs, because we lack an FR. We need to do as much damage as we can outside an FR phase, and that's why I have Leo. I cannot think of another alternative to Leo. Leo is just very good. He just simply doubles all single target HP damage that you're doing. Splash is included in this because Splash is not considered AoE, but if you have an AoE HP attack, it will not get doubled by Leo. So a lot of those guys are not ideal to use here. I'm choosing Dad because he's my favorite. Of course, I don't think it's required to have a 5 out of 5 ultimate weapon. It helps. I mean, you have higher HP numbers you can pull out, but whoever you choose to be your main single target damage dealer here, just have them do as much damage as you can get them to. I don't know how much you can get away with, but whoever you have that's best, that single target, should work fine here. I used a tank here. A cover tank would probably be nice. Dangerous though, because the cover tank means they'd be constantly getting delayed. So you probably want someone who's fast. However, if you have someone like Auron or Galoof, that don't matter so much, because even though they're getting delayed to all hell, as long as they keep taking hits, they'll keep counterattacking. And counterattacking is good enough for me, because Auron and Galoof's on-turn damage is nowhere near as high as their counterattack damage. So that's fine. Let's see. I say cover tanks are probably best here. If you use Zac, you would have to use his BT phase to get all the HP damage away from allies as much as possible. The only way he's gonna heal his allies is through his LD, but Leo is also here for just regular HP regen. But Auron also doubles for HP regen, so we have like 40% HP regen, like on turn. That's pretty bursty as is, so that's pretty good. I don't think a burst heal is needed if you have a tank who can also regen your party. The Zac's not bad. He'd have to taunt though, and taunting is dangerous because Zac will be delayed a lot. And when he's delayed, he's not going to have time to reapply his taunt. So Zac might not be a good idea, I suppose, in that sense, because he doesn't counterattack, so the great on-turn damage he does will not come by very often. So I like Auron and Galoof because no matter how much they're delayed, they'll still be covering just fine. And you're not worried about the boss having aggro, like disappear. Lila's also pretty good, I suppose. She'll dodge literally everything. But Galoof and Auron in particular are good because they also reduce the HP damage your party takes, which lays off the load. Auron even more so than Galoof. So I think Auron's more valuable a little bit than Galoof. Plus, he also has the FR boards, which allows you to fill up your FR gauge faster, plus higher damage. But Auron, Galoof, I believe is fine. Who else do we have here? Tanks. Yeah, I already talked about Lila being pretty good. How about we go with crystal level? Let's just see who's 90. Oh, Warrior of Light. Warrior of Light's really good. You don't have to worry about his taunt so much. Because you have the Brave Shield and the passive of his LD. At that point, it doesn't really matter who gets delayed. So I think Warrior Light's probably really super safe here. I'm just using Auron because his delay on top of Leo's delay, they kind of go good together. So I think Auron is good. Guy, I'm gonna have to pass on that. He's just not a good enough tank for this. Let's see here. Edge. I think Edge would be pretty decent, actually. I think Edge would be decent, yeah. I think Edge is a good choice as well. I don't think he reduces HP damage for the party, though. So he's not going to be a good choice. Galoof, I already said he's also another great choice. Let's see here. Celis, no, there's physical damage, and there are a lot of physical damage. The only magic damage you can be taking is the Osmosis and Curse attacks from, the two statue things next to Giant Dad. Let's see. Zach, no, I can't say. No, not a good tank to have here. Sisney's good, like, runner-up. The bring for a non-FR run if you have someone who's spammy, since she can just, you know, she's an off-turn damage dealer. That's pretty good that she does it after every ally's turn. Let's see here. I'm not seeing any other decent tank. Oh, yes. Bosch. I think Bosch would be great. Because Bosch is unkillable. Not only does he take away the HP damage from the team, he prevents himself from dying. And that's really good. Like, as long as the boss does not prevent HP heals, Bosch would be amazing. Yeah, Bosch is another good choice. Really good. I'm just using an arm because I already have him built up. Like, he's better than my Bosch. I mean, he already has FR boards. Snow. Snow requires target, like Zach. I wouldn't recommend it. Let's see, who else do we have? Who else do we have? 9. No, I don't think 9. I'm gonna have to pass on 9. He has the Brave Shield, which is nice, but he only prevents 1 HP attack through his LD. And he has 4 LD uses, so that's like 4 HP attacks, but there's a lot of HP attacks going out. It's not enough. He does heal, though, but... no, it's just... I don't think he just does just quite enough. Okay. So, Galoof, Auron, and, God, who was it for Final Fantasy 12? Bosch. Those are 4 great tanks. I forgot Warrior Light. 4 great tanks that are good for this. Auron and Galoof, I would prefer over the others because they also have an HP regen for the party. The stack on top of Leo, so that's 40% HP regen. Those are my 2 favorite choices for this run. Alright, so that's enough. So, I plan on bringing a Kamlanot friend. And I have Shantoto. Anyone with an LD or regular call, whoever's call ability stuns, use them. I use Shantoto because, come on, she's queen. And I placed her on the units. I plan on swapping. Now, I would like to keep Leo to keep Dad's damage up during the FR phase. However, I found that the covering that Auron does is too valuable to pass up. Like, I tried removing him just so I could keep Leo, but other party members were getting attacked and dying, and it's just not good overall. You need to keep your tank on at all times. So, I had to give up Leo, and therefore I'm placing the Shantoto call on him. I'm using a call ability over here for a heal. I chose, I know your name. I know your name. Lena, that's right. I chose Lena in particular because her call ability has debuff immunity. There are certain points of Giant Dad's HP bar during phase 2 where he'll immediately inflict a petrify and remove 1 debuff. So as I enter phase 2, I'll use the first LD called this Lena ability to put that debuff immunity on him to avoid as much of that petrify as possible. Because I want him to keep counterattacking for a while, and if he's petrified, he can't counterattack, or cover for that matter. So I want him to be not petrified for as long as possible, although eventually he might get petrified on that last 10% of the HP, because you might lose that debuff immunity by then. On his last 10% of HP. That's an option. I think if you're lucky, you can get away without having that debuff immunity. Otherwise, the true main use of his call ability is for the heal. I want to heal the party because the HP damage you need to avoid is 3,000. That is insanely small. That's almost hitless. So if it ends up being his turn and I'm about to kill Giant Dad, and I just do not have the time to get to these other guys without continuously losing more HP, I use her LD call ability to heal everyone to full, plus extra HP. That's good just to cap out and make sure I make this goal. Now, Giant Dad, this is very important. Using Sid call ability is very important for the FR phase. So if you didn't know, every time you dump an HP attack on a target that is stunned during Kamlana's FR phase, your HP damage goes up 20%. Now that matters because that's insanely easy to do. As long as they're stunned, HP dump them as much as you can, get those numbers up. Now why Sid? Because you launch when you use Sid. Why is that important? Because you have 3 different characters dumping HP on a stunned target. And that's 3 different times you trigger that HP damage up. So, that's 60% going up every time you launch during Dad's BT phase and during an FR phase. If you do this right as soon as possible, you will eventually be getting 600 to 700% HP damage during an FR phase. And that's important. So Sid is a must on your main damage dealer who's going to be doing their BT phase during an FR phase. That's important here because we only get 1 FR phase. We need to make as most as possible out of that 1 FR phase, and we're going to do it with someone who has a burst phase. So this is my character of choice. No auto. I'm choosing Ifrit. I used Shiva last time on my success phone, but I'm going to switch to Ifrit because Ifrit's buff that he gives you is pretty good during the summon phase. Alright, so let's see who we have for friends. Anytime now. Uh-oh, Kalza's the target. Yep. You have everything I want. First one I see. You're on camera, Kalza. Okay, now that I explained everything, let's hopefully I get this done on the first try. I don't fuck up. Hell yeah. Otherworld. Alright. I'm gonna restart because I want Leo to go first. The sooner I get that damage off, the better. So the goal here is to destroy both these statues before the enemy gets their FR phase. I guess he's not going to benefit at all from Leo. Wow. Leo's going first this time anyway. Alright, so let's go ahead and this one is the yeah. I'm going to do this right off the bat. Called Ferocity. Let's get that Ferocity buff. Very important. Also, incidentally, Leo's buff allows HP damage on Dad during these statue phases because he's not taking direct HP damage. I'll show an example on Dad's turn. Meantime, I need to get Sentinel up as soon as possible so I can get HP regen and covering going on. Alright, here we go. So for Dad, we're going to start off with an instant turn break. And then I'm going to go straight into this so I can get my BT effect off. Alright, so the goal here. Alright. So now that he can be damaged, he has 5 million HP in phase 1. That's not a lot. You can get that done real easy. But what I want to do is have him go into a second phase during summoning phase. So, because when you get him down to 0 HP, or 1%, my bad, he'll heal back to full, and he'll do a plus version of a giant AoE attack that doesn't miss. That does a lot of damage. However, if you break him down to 0 HP during a summoning phase, he can't attack during that. So you'll miss the entirety of the transition attack phase. That's good. He's going to be annoying to fight during his FR phase as well. Because, one, he heals HP after every HP attack he takes. That makes it longer to kill. That's annoying. However, since every single enemy attack ticks down their FR phase, we want to do this when he's in phase 2. Like, I want to start FR phase during phase 2 so it'll tick down faster. That's the goal. He has an 88% right now. I think I can get away with this. Because he won't go into FR phase just yet. Okay. He's gonna go into FR phase. So here's what I'm gonna do. Is 3 turns of his ferocity buff. Okay. Yep, I'm just gonna do it. Okay, the goal is to kill him here. But yeah, it's gonna happen. That's gonna finish him. He's gonna heal back to full, but no transition attack because we're still in summon phase. Very key. But he's gonna do his FR attack after this. So, Surject Slash. Make the most of that effort buff. Yeah, he does Jet Bomber Plus on that transition, which does a ton more damage. Alright. Now I'm gonna wait for his FR gauge to disappear. In the meantime, I'm gonna deal as much HP damage as I can. run out of a buff. I'll think of something. Yeah. That's fine. Alright, this is very good. How about get a good setup here? One more buff of my auto ability. And that's fine. That's fine. That'll be for the BT phase. Alright, so Dad is gonna be coming up over here, and I want him to go so I can keep that auto ability buff during the BT phase. So, I need to switch Leo during this turn. There's the plan. I'm gonna use the call ability. Well, actually, let's do this first. It doesn't hurt. And do this. I don't care that the other target's not stunned because I'm targeting Big Dad here. Alright. I'm thinking in my head, make sure I'm good. Yep, I'm ready. Swap him out. Start FR phase. We're not wasting too many turns here. We're gonna use 2 turns here, 2 for Auron. 1 for the call ability, 1 for Auron himself. Stunned, you can't do anything. That's fine. Alright. Now I'm gonna do that call ability. This wastes 1 turn. But that gets the debuff immunity up. Alright. Instead of using Dragon Fame, I'm gonna use Tornado so I can get the Sentinel buff on Comlinat. Because I want him covered. Alright, now it's Dad's turn. Alright, I'm gonna use the call ability because I need to get Heavenly Fist going. Let's get Comlinat to come afterwards. Yeah, this is gonna bring the HP damage up by 60% since there's 3 different characters dealing HP damage here. Alright, now we burst phase. Watch me dance. Watch me fly. Look at that, 2.26 million on that one launch. And it's gonna get even higher now. Gonna use a free Jet Slash. Another HP dump. Another HP dump. 2.91 million. Alright, Beast Rush. Just because I want to delay the amount of time. Like, I want all the HP damage bonus on Meteor Shot as much as I can. Alright, then I'm gonna have to use Meteor Shot so I can get a free Jet Slash. Good God, dear Lord. 5.41 million. Oh, I'm not done climbing the skies, boys. I can't stop from smiling. Like, the HP damage numbers are just so fucking high. Look at that. Oh, we're far from being done. Let me show you which was the real dad. Not this giant big fake one. Far from over. Look at this 50 million. Getting chipped down like nothing. You ready for this? 636%. Now, I've gotten higher. I got to 700 because I didn't waste one turn using the call ability for Auron. Or rather, I didn't use the call ability for Auron, which allowed me to get 700% for this last attack. But I'm gonna have to live with it. Here's Blitz King. Already, the BT attack has high numbers. Now add 636%. That is no joke. That is no joke. And now he's using Jack Bomber because he's under 50% HP. He always does that when he's under 50% HP. Now he's doing his Jet Beams he automatically does at certain breaks of his HP bar. Alright. That was it. At this point, we just now need to finish him. I don't want to kill him yet. I need to heal. I gotta buy time. I gotta buy time. Alright, let's get Dad up here. Okay, he's at max health. Wow, he did take 3,000 damage. Oh well. I can't succeed at this point. I forgot he did that at 1% HP. That's okay. I hope this doesn't kill. It does not. I need to heal. Everyone's at max HP. Hell yeah. And that's why I have a heal LD call. I need to deal damage here. Tornado, why not? That probably will do it. That'll do it. That's how we kill Giant Dad. Just make sure you're more prepared for that 1% Bomber plus. Make sure everyone has plenty of Brave. and use your LD call ability after that, because he's almost dead after that, and you need to make that 3000 HP. So use the call ability to heal back to full, or if you have a burst healer on the team.